For the Mass Effect fans that were around during Mass Effect 3's original release in 2012, you might remember the Mass Effect Datapad companion app that you could install on any iOS device. While playing Mass Effect 3, if a player has also downloaded the iOS Mass Effect 3 Datapad app and linked it with the same EA account that was linked to Mass Effect 3, they can receive brief messages from squadmates and allies. Unfortunately, this app has been discontinued for some time and is no longer accessible or available, despite its contents and messages being completely canon to the Mass Effect universe. In this video, we are going to be covering a brand new mod that not only restores this legendary app, but integrates it seamlessly into Mass Effect Legendary Edition. But before we begin, if you love Mass Effect and Mass Effect modding, be sure to leave a like on this video, and subscribe for all things Mass Effect and all things sci-fi gaming. Now, let's get right into it. As I mentioned earlier, we will be covering the mod iOS Datapad Messages Integration by Beccatoria on Nexus Mods. This mod adds text messages back from the lost Mass Effect Datapad iOS app into the game using on-screen notifications to simulate the experience of receiving periodic text messages in an immersive way in Mass Effect 3. This mod attempts to restore this experience by implementing a new text message delivery system via on-screen pop-ups in the same size or location as the codex and war asset updates as well. This is delivered to you periodically as you play. The messages are then archived in the section of the secondary codex for later reading if you want to go back and read them more in depth, or if you missed the pop-up on screen while you were playing. Delivery is semi-randomized, with viable messages being delivered after short intervals and a priority system to ensure particularly urgent or time-sensitive messages arrive quickly. This should prevent text from arriving immediately after the relevant interactions, but not so much later that it feels strange. It's a pretty immersive feature. And honestly, it's really disappointing that EA decided to discontinue this app and not keep it active when Mass Effect Legendary Edition released, because this adds so many cool interactions with the different characters and squadmates in Mass Effect 3. There's a lot of really good moments here, and I'm glad that this mod author decided to try to restore these and bring them back into Mass Effect 3 for us to experience even more. Getting more companion and squadmate interaction that is canon and created by BioWare is always a welcome thing. I even tested out what would happen if you decided to install this mod in the middle of your Mass Effect 3 playthrough. If you already have one going, you'll still get all the text messages that you should have received up to that point. They're all just kind of going to flood your messaging app and your codex at the same time. But it is still nice that you don't have to start a brand new playthrough just to experience this mod. But even if you install this mod before a new playthrough, like the mod description says, you will be able to experience these text messages periodically and very immersively when they are relevant. Overall, I know the iOS text messaging app is something that Mass Effect fans have wanted back for a very long time, and I'm glad that this mod now has restored it to Mass Effect Legendary Edition, so fans that maybe weren't around back then, or fans that really miss this app from the days of Mass Effect 3, finally have it back and can experience all this really cool content of these characters and squadmates messaging you. And it's canon, it should be here anyways. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think of this app? Are you going to install this mod yourself? I want to know everything down below. And for all things Mass Effect and for all things sci-fi gaming, be sure to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys.